going, and then might as well record it. Okay, so we'll start seated. Just finding a comfortable seat where you are. Sit up really tall. You close your eyes. And then I want you to imagine that you're going to be drawing a figure 8 line on its side on the wall in front of you with your nose. So you just start to this little movement with the neck, little figure 8. And the whole time you're trying to slide the jawbone back slightly so that a really good posture. Take some full deep breaths. And bring your nose back to center. And then you're going to draw half of an X. So you'll look down to the right and up to the left or either direction, but just one half of an X on the space in front of you. And if you find a spot, like for me, when I look down and I want to hang out there, you're welcome to stay for a breath and explore the sensation in the opposite shoulder. Next time you look down, diagonally pause. And then bring your chin towards your chest, lift the chest to meet the chin. And then lift the head, stack it right on top of the spine, and draw the other half of the X. So look down to the opposite shoulder, and then diagonally up. Only going as far as feels okay in your neck, in your body. Next time you look diagonally down, so gently bring the chin towards the chest, lift the chest to meet the chin. And then imagine you're scraping your chin across the front of the chest. Just move it side to side. Just relax a little bit here. Bring it to center, pause. And then gently lift the head, stacking it right on top of the spine. Take a nice deep breath in. And breathe out. And then you'll open your eyes and we'll come forward to the tabletop. Come to hands and knees. Then let's move through a few rounds of cow and cat. So dropping the belly and take the eyes up and then tucking the tail, go the opposite direction. And then I'm gonna confuse you. So then we'll come into cow. So drop the belly, but instead of taking the head up, you'll let the head drop and stay there. But cow body, but head drop. Just hold that. Good. And then from here, you'll come to cat stretch. So tuck the tailbone, but lift the head to wherever you can. And then drop the head and drop the body, cow body, sink between the shoulder blades, drop the head even more. And then cat stretch all the way into it. And then see if you can take the head slightly up. And then bring it down, come back to neutral. We'll sit back in child's pose. Big toes touch, knees apart. Let your forehead rest on the floor if that's comfortable. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out. And then from here, you'll thread the left arm underneath the right and let the head turn to the right. So feel the stretch behind that left shoulder and shoulder blade. And then if you can, you're going to take the right arm and open it all the way to the ceiling. You kind of lean back a little bit, really stretching into the left shoulder and shoulder blade. Bring the right hand down. You'll take the left arm back alongside the right, child's pose, pause, let the forehead rest, neck relax, jaw relax. And then you'll slide the right arm under, thread the needle, right hand goes off to the left, turn the head to look to the left. And then if you can, left arm goes up, lean back a little. Bring that left hand back down, slide the right arm out, child's pose, pause. Come up to tabletop, tuck the toes under, lift up to downward facing dog. You can pedal the legs out here. Or move the hips side to side. Go ahead and walk your feet to your hands. You're gonna just walk up your mat. Come into ragdoll, forward fold, but instead of holding the elbows, interlace your hands behind the neck. So the pinky fingers go to the occipital ridge, the base of the skull, and then forearms will go below the ears on the jaw. So you're holding your head in its natural cervical curve, and you're creating a little traction. Let the head just relax a little bit more. Now, open the elbows up, tuck the chin to the chest, and let there be a little bit of a stretch to whatever degree you can. And then let the hands fall gently to the floor, and you'll just shake your head, yes and no. Do that again, yes, let it really relax. And no, let the head just dangle like a ripe fruit. Let it relax. And then from here, you'll bring your hands to your hips. You'll look forward and come on up to stand. Good, and then pull the shoulders up, back, down. Nice. An extended mountain, sweep it up. If it feels good, look up, but you don't have to. And then exhale, forward fold. Let the head drop. Halfway lift, hands to shins. Keep the chin to the chest, back of the neck long. And forward fold, bow. Inhale, rise, extended mountain. Use your legs to reach up. Maybe look ahead instead of up. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, bow, let the head drop. Halfway lift, hands to shins, lift the heart, but keep the chin to the chest or towards the chest. Exhale, fold. Again, let the head drop. Really be conscious of it. And then hands to the hips. Come on up to stand. Big reach, extended mountain. We'll add on this time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Now step back, high plank. You can lower all the way or halfway, low plank. Upward dog, or maybe you want to stay in a low cobra today. Totally fine. And then press back to downward facing dog. Good. And lift your right leg up to the sky and bend the knee, roll open through the hip. Straighten the leg. Big step forward, right foot to right hand. Drop the left knee down, point the left toes, and then pull the hips back, but point the foot. And then bend the knee, come forward. We'll do that a couple times. And then pull it back. Good. Feel that? Okay, good. And then come forward. I find a direct correlation between how tight my hamstrings are and how tight my neck is. Pull it back. And then come forward, and this time you'll bring your hands up to the right thigh. Yeah, good. Adjust what you need. Good. And then if you'd like to reach the arms up, you can, but make sure the shoulders are soft, like a beach ball between the hands. It's just this easy lift through the arms today. Unclenching the back teeth. Sometimes tight necks are from tight jaws. Take one more breath here. Bring your hands back down to the ground and you'll step it back again. High plank or kneeling plank, low plank, upward dog or cobra, you choose. Downward facing dog. Good. Lift your left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, roll open through the hip. Straighten the leg, big step forward. Low lunge, back knee down, and then pull the hips back. Feel a stretch of the hamstring. And then press the hips forward. And pull the hips back. And press it forward. Do that one more time. Pull the hips back. Yeah, you can do whatever. I'm playing with my feet. And then press it forward. And then you'll come up to that low lunge. You can bring the feet closer and legs closer together or wherever you are. And then if you'd like to take the arms up, and soft shoulders, maybe hands a little wider than usual, maybe jawbone back. Instead of looking up, head can be straight ahead. Bring the hands back down to the ground and high plank, low plank, upward dog or cobra, downward facing dog or child's pose. Stretch the right leg to the sky, bend the knee, roll it open, just a little pause. Stretch the leg up long, big step forward or help it there. Warrior one this time, left foot flat, come up. And then in warrior one, take the arms out and then you'll wrap the left arm under the right. Give yourself a hug right here for a moment. Drop your chin if you can. And then you can stay here or forearms come up, left fingers into right palm, and then elbows up and shoulders down. And breathe. And you'll just unwind the arms, maybe cactus, open up to the chest. Bring your hands down to the mat. We'll flow again, high plank, low plank, upward dog, downward facing dog, or child's pose. Lift your left leg to the sky, bend the knee, roll it open, stretch it straight back, big step forward. Right foot flat, warrior one. And then arms out, right arm under the left. Start with that little hug for a moment. And then lift the forearms up, bring your right fingers into the left palm if possible. And slide the elbows up. Notice the sensations. Back of the neck, upper back. Notice what you notice. If the elbows go higher or lower or in towards the body or away, what do you notice? I had a teacher once talked about bringing the thumbs in and the elbows away. You get a different stretch, or then and then you fall. Or the elbows, you can bring the thumbs forward. It's different, kind of playing with it. Okay, unwind it, open it up. Maybe cactus, and then hands to the ground. We'll flow again, high plank, low plank, upward dog, downward facing dog, or child's pose. Good. Stretch the right leg to the sky. Again, bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten the leg, big step forward. This time, warrior two, left foot flat. Good. There was something I saw recently. I don't remember which way it goes. I think you can do this with the hands. They go opposite. And then I don't remember which way the neck goes. You can try doing it different directions. There was one way, it was about the nerves, flossing the nerves in the neck. Good, and then come back to warrior two. And then side angle. So how did that feel? That felt good, I thought.
Really?
Okay, right forearm to thigh, left arm up, and then just wrap the left arm behind your back. And it can just rest there or reach for the right thigh. And then let the head drop. If you can. Or just let it kind of feeling into the left side of the neck. And we'll take another breath, rolling open a little more if you can. And then bring your hands to the floor inside the right foot. You'll lift the left heel, toe heel the right foot to the right, and drop down into a low lunge. We'll just say a lizard lunge. And then I like to move a little bit. Sometimes I'll draw like a little circle with my hips. If my knees allow. You can also drop down to the forearms if that feels better in your body. Also bend the back knee and reach the right hand back to catch the left foot. Maybe. Ooh, it's intense, the hamstring cramp.
That is great.
Yeah, that's really common. So trying to use, I don't know what it is that instead of using the hamstring, I don't know. Use the quad, something glue, yeah. Don't force it, don't force it. Okay, release down, hands to the ground, and you'll make your way back. High plank, low plank, or any variation you like. Upward dog, it could also be cow and cat. Downward facing dog, be mindful of your neck. Good, left leg to the sky, bend the knee, roll it open, straighten it out, big step forward. Warrior two. Then you can do those same, start moving with the hands, and then opposite ear, opposite shoulder. You decide which one. I think it's towards the hand that's up is where the head tilts. But you can try it either way. That way feels best to me, but you can try it either way. I can't remember which way. Good, and then come back to warrior two, just pause. And then left forearm to left thigh, side angle warrior. And the right arm, you'll wrap it behind the back. So the back of the hand can rest at the low back, or you can come into the crease of the left thigh. And then if it's comfortable, try to let the head relax. Yes, stay in your feet. Stay present in the feet, in the core body. Eyes open is helpful if the head's dropped. And noticing, pay attention to your breath. All right, let that go. Bring your hands to the floor inside the left foot now. Lift the right heel, toe heel, the left foot left. Lizard lunge, drop the back knee, point the toe, and then maybe you add some little movement. If you want to try to bend the back knee and reach that left hand back, you can. Ooh, this one's way tighter in my body. Explains a lot. Did you ride this weekend? Oh, you went skiing? How was it?
That was not great,
Yeah,
but the weather was gorgeous.
nice. I really was wanting to go, but
Yeah,
couldn't get it together.
yeah. They need so much.
I know. Where did you stay? Where did you stay?
Myers and South.
Oh, very nice.
We ski Kirkwood. We really like Kirkwood.
Yeah,
You know, a little more local.
yeah. All right, gently release that. You're gonna go back to high plank. Low plank or knees to the floor, you choose. Upward dog, be mindful of your head and neck, jawbone back. Downward facing dog, press it back, or child's pose. Let's take one more breath in. Breathe out, look forward and walk or hop the feet to the hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward, exhale. Bring your hands to your hips. Come all the way up to stand. Big breath in. And then let's take eagle again. Right arm under the left. And then this time it's full eagle, so bend the knees. And then right leg can go on top. Find to have the big toe on the floor or flex the foot in space. But focusing on the play of the elbows, stretch behind the shoulder blades. Use some mountain pose. Take a couple shoulder shrugs. And then you'll try the other side. And left arm comes underneath, sweeps under, and the left leg goes on top. And the knees, a little one-legged squat. It's fine to have the big toe on the floor. And then you got it. Return to mountain pose. Take a few shoulder shrugs. Good, and then left arm to the sky. Bend the right knee, catch the foot for dancer. Draw the knees towards each other, jawbone back. And then you can kick the foot into the hand. Upper thigh stretch, quad stretch, hip flexor opening. Right shoulder opening. Yeah, using the bar is a great tool. Good, and then come back to stand and switch sides, right arm up, bend the left knee, catch the foot, draw the knees towards one another, and you'll gently kick. And then come back to stand. Take a couple big back strokes right here. And then we have tree, right foot to left leg. You can just bring it up or you can help it up. Just standing. Tension, jawbone back, crown of the head to the ceiling, and then maybe the arms reach up, but nice and soft, like you're holding that big beach ball. Come on down, mountain pose. And then last, balance your left foot to right leg, tree. Any arm position that feels good to you today. Returning to mountain pose. Take a breath in. Let it go. And then extended mountain inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step it back to a high plank and hold it. Soften between the shoulder blades a little bit, but firm through the belly and the thighs. And then you'll just lower all the way down onto your mat. And then keep the left hand where it is and take the right arm under the body and to the left. Yep. And then you're going to make a fist with the right hand and bring it back towards the shoulder. And you can rest a cheek or your chin on the wrist and bring the left arm down by your side and relax the shoulder to the ground. Is that okay? So it's a stretch to that right shoulder you should feel. The more you relax the left arm and the left side of the body, the more the stretch you'll feel. Yeah, just like that. Here, you're going to bring the left hand back to the floor and lift up and slide the right arm out to the right, all the way out. And you're going to set the right ear to the floor. So you still look to the left. Yeah, right ear. Yeah, good. And then bend the left knee and gently roll over onto your right side. And if that's not comfortable, just stay on the belly. And then from here, you're going to roll back onto your belly. Keep the right hand where it is, but roll onto your belly. And you're going to turn your left ear to the floor and then bend the right knee out to the right. Good. So now this one's it's a little different. You're going to slide the right hand in, lift up, bring the left arm under your body. So we're not doing the left shoulder stretch yet. We're going to wiggle over to the left side of your mat, or the right side of the mat. Sorry, wiggle, wiggle to that. Well, it's the left side of the mat, but to the right, you wiggle. And then you're going to roll onto your back and take the right arm out to the right. So you're going to twist with the right knee to the left. Yes, right arm to the right. And then all you're going to do here is take the right arm and, like a book, close it up to the ceiling and over to the left. And then you're going to just slide it back open to the right. So reach it up and over, closing it over onto the left, and then opening it back up to the right. A couple more times.
The right knee stay on the ground.
No, it doesn't have to. Mine's nowhere near. It can. You can roll to the ground and then lift away, or it can stay the whole time. That'd be good. Up to you. I mean, what your body does. Next time you open it to the right, stay there. Just take a nice deep breath. Let it go, really softening that right shoulder towards the earth. And then you'll just roll back over onto your belly. So rolling onto your left side, scoop back to the middle of your mat. Okay, now we have the whole other side. Kind of fun, huh? All right, so the left arm goes under the body to the right for this first one. Stay on your belly. And you make a fist, bring it back to the left shoulder, and then rest a cheek or a chin on that left wrist. So turn your body to the mat here. Yeah, there you go. It's like pigeon for the shoulder. And then you got it. Yeah. And then the right arm can come by your side and just relax the right shoulder towards the ground. Everyone okay here? Do you feel that in the left? Too much or too intense, you can use your right hand to brace you a little bit. You're trying to relax to the best of your ability. But if it's too much, you just back out. Here, you'll bring the right hand to the ground, lift yourself up, stretch the left arm to the left ear to the floor. So this is that pec stretch. Bend the right knee and roll onto the left side. You keep sliding that left arm away from you. I know, there's a lot going on here. So bring the hands forward more. Yeah, there. And then you roll onto the side. And I kind of keep sliding my hand away from me. So the stretch goes more into the chest, and the shoulder. I also feel it a lot in my elbow. Good. Just do the best you can. Just breathing. And slowly come back onto your belly. And you'll slide the left arm in, slide the left knee to the left. And then the right arm goes under, wiggle over to the side of the mat, and then roll on your back. So the left knee is across the body. And then the left arm is the one that'll close and open. Left arm closes over to the right, maybe lean into the knee or whatever, and then open it back up, breathing into the shoulders. Close and open. Good. One more time. Next time you open it up, just stay there. You might even turn your head to the left. Then you'll just roll onto your back and scoot yourself to the middle of the mat, feet flat to the floor. You can walk your feet away from the midline, so feet to the edges of the mat, and just windshield wipe the legs right to left. And then we'll just take a reclined pigeon. So left foot flat, cross the right ankle on top, and then pick the left foot up and give it a hug. And the little rock side to side. Gently switch legs. Left ankle over right thigh. Good. Yeah, good job. Gently release, and you'll bring your feet together, knees apart at the floor, Baddha Konasana, and arms out into cactus. So bend the elbows. And then 10 times you're going to slide, so that hands are going to slide overhead to touch, keeping the elbows bent in cactus, and slide back down to 90 degrees, or a little lower if you want. Just sliding up and down 10 times. So this is 2. I'm going to release anything that's tight around the shoulder blades. And come up and down. Will be an honor system. And if 10 feels like too much, if there's like heat building in the shoulders, they feel really hot or really tired, you might just rest in 90 degrees. That's totally fine too. If you've got rotator cuff injuries, you might just rest in 90 degrees. So that's sliding, trying to get the shoulder blades to glide better, to have just more freedom and less adhesions and stickiness. You might feel it, I feel it in the front of the shoulder, the pec muscles. There's no right or wrong place that you might feel this. I'm not counting, so whenever you get to 10 or whenever you feel like the heat is built and it's really, enough, you'll come to 90 degrees and pause. And relax the shoulders, the elbows, and the wrists to the floor. And then stretch your legs out long on the earth, and then just let the arms float down by your sides, palms face up. Relax the shoulders, elbows, wrists. Relax the heels, the calves, the backs of the pelvis. So the back of the skull, the back of the head, relaxing deeply into the ground. But right here, there's nothing to do, and there's nowhere to go. Precious moments to be still. your awareness to the breath. You can begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And bend your knees and you'll gently roll to a comfortable side. You'll press up to seated and just turn around to face the front of your mat. And the fun to face different directions. Bring the palms of your hands together and touch your thumbs to your heart center. And we're going to close with a breath called humming breath. It's like an om, but you're just going to hum. So you'll inhale and then exhale hum. So breathe in. Notice how that vibration feels in your body. Thumbs to forehead. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
And if both of you are having neck stuff, I encourage you to hum a lot during the day or sing a lot. So
Okay.
it's vagus nerve stimulation, which is relaxing, relaxes some of the tightness. So humming, oming, singing, all that.
Great.
So, yeah. I hope you feel better.
Yeah.